How does this Pacers team bounce back as Game 4 is off and running here in Indianapolis? Times obviously physically isn't where he wants to be, but trying to strap it on for his team. The early turnover, Halliburton.
I like what I've seen from the Pacers early in terms of their aggression and how they are attacking the basketball.
Neesmith.
Game 3. They were the ones taking the punch, not delivering.
Evan Mobley dramatically.
And this has been a dilemma right here. This 3-2 zone with Mobley at the head of it because of that right there. His ability to cover ground. But
turnover. Here comes Nembhard underneath. Siakam.
Yeah, and that's
every opportunity. Siakam high post. Strus. Beautiful drop step. And it's all pace. Siakam on the wing. Lobs it for Turner. Low left. Turner working against Strus. The leaner. Missed it. And then cleans it up. Brad wanted a foul against Garland, which would have been his second. Turner. Toppin coming back door.
To set your defense.
Cavaliers highest scoring team in the NBA postseason. They average 123, but trying to fight through some early offensive woes. Last touch by the Cavs, and they have now 3 turnovers, GA, the last 4 trips.
Yeah, 5 in the first quarter. Even DeAndre Hunter.
Miles Turner lights the left field, and they're 2 of 7 so far from deep. Halliburton probing, topping corner 3. Splash! Bryant have checked into the game for the first time for the Pacers. Reset Halliburton on the attack. Slithers to the cup. Little bit of contact, no whistle. Nembhard, beautiful fake. For a 1 seed in the East. Can he get his offensive game going?
They've gone back to this 3-2 zone, but this time they put Mobley on the baseline.
Thomas Bryant, and the Pacers are 5 of 6 from downtown. Sam Merrill in and out, rebound corralled by Toppin. Final 2 minutes of the quarter. As right now the Cavaliers are staggering back into their corner. Topping the bounce for Bryant. Little hesitation. Misses over the top of Mobley. Cleveland has gone nearly 5 minutes without a basket.
And they haven't gotten anything easy either. Everything's been 5-on-5. They have not been able to get any runouts. Credit the Pacers from a defensive standpoint. They have been locked in here to start.
Mitchell's got to work quickly. Shot clock down to 3. Mitchell inside Euro step and the flick. Vintage Mitchell.
That was a much needed basket, really, not just for Mitchell, but for his team. They are struggling here offensively.
Look at Shepard elevating over the top of Jerome. They're going to get him on a loose ball foul. So that'll be Shepard's first as Mitchell finally, GA, gets his first field goal of the night.
Yeah, and you've not seen a lot of situations where he's had an attack unabated there. You see Shepard just all up over the top of Ty Jerome there. And this will be big for Ty Jerome as well. He has really struggled to make shots here in this game. Maybe getting to the free throw line can help him find his rhythm.
Watch hit shows like Up and Adams with Kay Adams and Run It Back, featuring Lou Williams, Chandler Parsons, and Michelle Beadle on FanDuel TV, free on all your favorite devices. Great to have you with us downtown Indianapolis. Spiro Ditas, Greg Anthony, Jared Greenberg, our producer Aaron Banks, Brent Christan, our director, and the rest of our magnificent TNT crew. Indiana Pacers taking the first 2 games of this series on the road in Cleveland. Cavaliers finally answering the bell. Took game 3 in dominant fashion. But right now, it is all Pacers. Here comes Toppin right down Broadway.
Yeah, this defense, the 3-2, not nearly almost a turnover there. As Mitchell's trying to advance it, but this 3-2 now feels like the Pacers a little more comfortable with the attack. It's that pick and roll at the top. And the whole key is you've got to get into the interior of that defense. Terrific find there by Nembhard for the deuce.
Final 56 seconds of the quarter. Evan Mobley, just one field goal so far. Indiana out of fouls. Strus fires and hits.
So what, Max Strus continues to play great basketball on both sides of the floor for the Cavs.
Second three of the quarter for Strus. He's got a half dozen, topping from deep. See if Cleveland tries to go 2 for 1, but they're going to get more free throws. Officials are going to get Bryant from the back, so Hunter back to the line.
And Spiro, finishing quarters so important, right? Complete control have the Pacers been. 17-point lead at one point, and now you're allowing the Cavs to just slowly but surely find their rhythm here. It's an unforced error there with the foul.
So Cleveland, GA, with 10 of their 21 points at the free throw line. So they're not shooting it well from the field, but to your point, they're getting to the stripe. And suddenly this thing is down to 13 points as Dean Wade checks in for Ty Jerome.
Defense for offense substitution, and it was correction. It was a 19-point lead. And this is the way you get back into it, right? It's typically the Cavs, a team that can dominate the offensive glass. 31 second chance points in game 3. None here tonight, but you can offset that as they are now.